with all due respect, like they say, oh, you're taking advantage of them. You're going to make money off them. Dude, I went to Kenya and I spent $1,600 in 2 days in the slums on these people.
Yeah.
Do you know how much they make a day?
No, that's a lot of money for them.
They make $9 a day.
Yeah.
I just spent 200 days worth of their money on them, taking them to cool experiences, doing blah, blah. And they know they're being filmed the whole time.
Yeah.
They're down with it from the beginning. Hey, we kind of want to film this thing. We'll pay you some money. Show us around how your life is. And people outside will say, oh, you're taking advantage of them. It's not that way. For them, you're the first person that's walked into their place and treated them like they're not some piece of shit. Because everyone walks by or drives by and looks at them like they're shit. They tell you stories about how dangerous it is and how these people are animals or whatever. And you go in and they're not, bro. They're just regular people. They're regular people. They fuck around. They have fun. They have homies. They have a life. They drink water. They eat food.
Yeah, of course, man.
It's media tells you it. And I go in and, you know, the key thing, like you said, you laugh with them. You humanize them. I don't go in thinking I'm better than them. I go in thinking like, hey, show me what you, let me be you for a day or two or three.
Arab in the house. Welcome.
How we doing, bro?
Dude, what a name to have. You know, I was thinking about that when I was...
Don't tell me about it,
bro. When I was... touch wood. Yeah, touch everything. Touch all the woods. When I saw it, I was just like, what? How lucky were you to get that name on Insta and all of the things, bro?
Lucky, bro. Lucky. That's the word they've been saying my whole career.
Right?
Come on,
It was
bro.
like it was
Come
all
on.
pre-planned. No, but I mean, was it one of those things that you just kind of like, let me try and get
No,
the
it
name
wasn't.
Arab?
It wasn't. It just all fell into my lap.
Really?
Yeah. So I had twitch.tv/yourfellowarab.
Okay.
And then when you get like a check mark on Twitch, you can change your name to something that's inactive.
Yeah.
So Arab was inactive. I requested it, and then when they said yeah, I was like, oh shit. I don't know if I'll ever be able to SEO this.
Yeah.
Like, is this a smart move to switch from your fellow Arab to Arab? And then I had a phone call with a friend. He's like, bro, it's a 4-letter. It's kind of clean. Like, who cares if you can SEO it or not? 3-4 months later, I'm the #1 search for the word Arab on YouTube in like most countries worldwide. Like, the only time you won't find me first is
What year was this? Because it was definitely not...
2 years ago.
Okay, I was going to say it's definitely not 2011, bro, because you would not have been
No,
the first Arab
no,
searched on YouTube
No,
at
no,
that
no.
time, bro. You'd be...
No, this is like 2 years ago during my blow up.
Yeah.
And then somebody on Instagram hit me up and was like, yo, you want this? I was like, yeah.
Well,
Why
did they
not?
say, you want this? Here's my PayPal. How much? You
No, definitely
how
not.
much you willing to pay for
No,
this, bro?
definitely
Yeah,
not.
How much you willing to pay for this?
No, I definitely didn't pay a large sum of money for it. That would be against Instagram's terms of service.
Would it?
And I would never break those at all, for not even for an Instagram.
Bro, you're lucky
handle.
you even still have an Instagram. Like, to be honest, when I started this episode, I was like, this is the one I'm getting cancelled for.
Bullshit.
This is
My
the one I'm getting
Instagram,
cancelled for
when I
sport.
got Arab on Instagram, if you want to get canceled, I'm down to get canceled. I'll
Dude,
stay
I know
shit
that
for
I'm
you,
gonna
bro.
get cancelled. Like I said, when I literally spoke to my wife before I left home. I was like, "This might be the end of the podcast." So it was a good run. I got Arab on today. Something's gonna go down.
Just tell me any word you want me to say on camera, bro. I'll say it. So as soon as I got Arab, I started getting targeted by people who wanted the name.
Wow.
So for the year and a half that everything else blew up of mine, my Instagram was banned.
Really?
And that's why it's so tiny compared to everything else.
Wait, why did you get banned? Because people wanted the name.
People target you. There's like people who have, behind the scenes Facebook or Instagram accounts that are executive level. Like, they'll blackmail people so that they can get them, and then they charge people to buy and ban, and they charge people to ban and unban people.
Wow. You still hungry?
Am I hungry?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
I
just
could eat.
wondering. That mic looks like it's gonna disappear in a second. Do you want to bring it down a little bit, bro?
Well, bro, I mean, we're in Dubai, so I haven't been able to let go of my
Right,
urges.
exactly.
You know?
Right. You're just like,
I've
how
had
do you think
to-
I've been staying in such a nice
I've had
hotel,
to keep them a
bro?
little bit.
So let's talk about when you blew up and the gaming and stuff, because obviously that's what kind of really kind of pushed you push you out there, right? What made you start doing the gaming? Because obviously coming from, what's your family life like? Is it one of those Arab families where it's like, I want to be a gamer? Yeah, kol khara.
My dad used to walk into my room, look at me after work. He'd open my door, look at me in pure disappointment.
Right? Just that look.
No,
right?
bro. He'd open the door, he would peek through, and he would go, "You're playing games again."
Yeah.
And I'd turn around and go, "Dad, I'm working."
Really?
To 0 viewers.
He was just like, he's like, at least I have another one. I've lost this one, but I might be able to save some
I was
family shame
streaming
with the other
to
one.
0 viewers, bro. Telling my dad, "Trust me, Dad.
It's gonna do it,
It's his work."
dude. It's crazy because I even had that. Do you know Quibble
Yeah, he's a good. He's a friend.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
He's a friend. Yeah. So I had him on, and he was telling me a similar story where he was like, "Look, Mom, just give me 1 year. I know this is weird to you, but like it will get there. And
Yeah.
it's kind of hard
Yeah.
for them to understand, right? That
Yeah, but you got to make it work in that year.
yeah.
You put everything you can. To
Your
that.
dad's Arab. He was like, you have 2 days.
No, bro. A year from then, I think I'd made like a bigger check, like maybe $500-600. I was like, "Damn, Dad! Like, look at five." He's like, "What the fuck is $500-600?" To me, I'm
It's
like,
like it took you a year. You could have literally
Yeah,
gone and made that on the
right?
street. Like,
You could've gone and made
why
that.
can't you sell drugs like a
I'm
good
like-
boy?
I was like, "Dad, you don't get it. I made
Yeah.
$500-600 doing what the fuck I enjoy, like playing video games. It's growing."
Yeah.
And then a year later, you're making 10, 20, 30 grand a month.
Yeah.
Then he's like, "Okay,
Yeah.
it's serious."
But what made you decide to kind of go into gaming? What was it about? Were you always like a gamer growing up?
I was
or-
always a gamer, and I was always better than all my friends at the game that I would play. So I could take the game that they're playing, and they're good, and within 2 months, wipe them if they've been playing for years. You know, League of Legends, RuneScape, Call of Duties, and then Fortnite came out. I had just started streaming a little bit, like 30, 40 hours. But the reason I started streaming is because I was like 20. I was 19, 20. I think it was 20. And I, maybe late 19. And I was in university. I'm like, "Bro, I'm playing video games this many hours a day. I'm wasting my time. Let me at least stream. If it becomes something, it becomes something." And then as I started streaming more, I fell in love with streaming instead of gaming. So that
Okay.
it shifted.
The community and
I fell in love. No, I fell in love with the with
no,
the
fuck the community.
with
They only
the-
pay everything for me.
with the idea of creating content 15 hours a day while playing games. You can talk to your friends. Every conversation you have is recorded. You know, people are watching. They don't have to watch you just talk. Like, this podcast is boring as fuck. Look, they have to stare at me, bro.
Yeah, but you got the bun, bro.
Yeah, you're right. It's actually
the
not.
bun,
It's
bro.
probably one of your most
And you
viewed
have
ones.
That, and you have that.
Are you putting this as the
holiday
thumbnail?
outfit, bro. Huh?
Huh?
No, I'm literally putting a picture of both of our thumbnails next to each other like that on the screen.
Okay, I like that.
It's never been done before, you know?
No, but it's yeah, I just fell in love with the idea of like creating a clip. You know, people watch and then they can clip things when you're streaming. 60 seconds. So if you learn to merge whatever bit you're making or whatever into 60 seconds, they can clip it and they can send it out. It'll post it on Twitter. They'll post it on TikTok. Do whatever with it. Streaming is it's a cool concept.
But when you start doing something like that, is it quite overwhelming when you see other streamers like Ninja and, you know, Quabblecop and PewDiePie and that, and you're like, okay, these guys have how many million followers? Is that something that kind of motivates you, or is it something like, oh fuck, I'm so far behind these guys that I need
Nah, I don't ever say I'm so far behind. Nobody can replicate me. That's how I see things. So eventually when it's my time to be up there, it'll be my time to be up there. And I think this next endeavor that I'm doing will send me up there.
No, we'll get to that for sure.
You know, but I never look at them and I'm jealous. No. At the end of the day, a lot of those people up there are friends.
Yeah.
You know, if they have 15 million subscribers, they're just another regular dude.
Who's in their room just
Yeah,
doing
right?
stuff, right?
Like-
Yeah. But when it comes to like, but what was your game that really made you kind of
Fortnite.
people notice Fortnite, right?
Yeah.
Bro, like I've never been a gamer.
Uh-huh.
Like Street Fighter, till this day, I'll kick the shit out of you.
Yeah, you will. You probably you'll show me
Like
Street
because it's
Fighter.
about like 400 years old. But
Yeah, yeah.
still, like I like those kind of games.
Uh-huh.
I was never. Okay, I take it back. 007.
Oh, okay.
007
I know
was
that.
the only
Yep.
shoot 'em up game that I actually enjoyed playing.
Good game.
But when I like tried Fortnite and stuff, there was just too much going on, bro.
Yeah, it's
Like you're building shit and you're doing stuff, and like even my son. So my son is 21 now. My oldest son. When he was younger, he was like, "Dad, do you mind sending me some money? Because I wanna for PlayStation or whatever."
yeah.
So obviously I know you can buy stuff on PlayStation or whatever. So I was like, cool. I just sent him like $200. Then he sends me back some messages and he's like, all right, cool. I got this outfit. I got this skin. I got this skin. I got this skin
For the same game.
for Fortnite, right?
Yeah.
And then I was like, you dickhead. You could have bought yourself 4 real outfits that you could wear in the real world.
Yeah.
Like you could have
Okay.
looked dope in real life. And he was
Mhm.
just like, nah, you just don't get it, bro. Skins make a difference. And I'm like,
They do. They make a difference, bro.
how? Like what? Explain that to me. Because
They make-
I watched one of your videos where you were coaching someone and you were saying like he was so dope that other people were wearing his skin just so people wouldn't fight them,
Yes.
right? And they would just like run away. So
yes, that's
he's
one
like
of the
an
best players I've
imposter,
ever
right?
coached.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a great question actually. So in games you get skins, yeah, and they're sick outfits. But sometimes, so in Fortnite, a lot of the skins are collaborations. Iron Man, you can have an Iron Man skin. Batman, Joker, you can be the Joker in Fortnite. So
Nice.
all these things you have here on the walls, these decorations, those characters are actual characters in the game. You can be The
Wow.
Rock, you can be Spider-Man, you can be Goku.
But everyone can be them. It's not just
Everyone, but they only rotate in the item shop every so often.
one. Okay.
So you have to buy it, the scarcity.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
will buy it. They're like, okay, well, it's not there. I can't just search it whenever. Let me buy it because it might not be back for another 3 months. And a lot of times you'll buy it and within 2 days you're sick of it. But for some players like that, it does make a difference. When you're one of the best players, what you'll see is they start repping one skin that nobody else has. It's their combination. And so that player that I was coaching was so good that people on his region, so there's different regions, Europe, America. People on his region wear the same skin when they know they're going to be they might be in the same game as him, so that people are scared of them and they're
So they
afraid.
don't fuck with him, but they
Yeah.
can just like
But you can tell that they're not him because he
he's
would be
running
killing.
into a wall
Yeah,
and shit. You're
exactly.
like he wouldn't be doing that shit. Like I think.
Yeah.
But that's kind of interesting though, bro. It's just like assimilating with someone who's dope and just being like, okay, I know I'm safe until people figure it out. So maybe I'll get a few
yeah,
more kills
exactly.
because this person wouldn't fight me
Exactly.
as much. That's mad interesting, dude.
Yeah.
And I heard that like there's people out there who play games and they'll collect certain items and stuff like that, and they'll just go and sell them, and they make a living out of like
Yeah.
getting guns and getting swords and all that shit.
Yeah, bro. I mean, it's a whole economy. Like you live in the real world.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people who play games also live in the real world. They just when you go home, you might have 2 hours to chill instead of watching TV. You might want to just play games with the boys that are in a different country.
Yeah, that's kind of
know?
dope that you can play with.
Like
other
maybe
people, yeah.
maybe we hit it off so well, and the conversation's
Yeah,
good.
but you're leaving.
Well, even
Yeah.
like, let's say we get talking business, bro.
Yeah.
Let's say while we're fucking doing this random muscle memory shit, playing for fun, we're talking business, so we're coming up with ideas.
Can everyone hear that though, or just the people you're
Well,
allowed to hear it?
If you're streaming, everyone can hear it.
No, yeah, no, but I mean, like, if we're just playing now,
No, only
because I've seen hilarious videos.
Oh, there
of-
are.
of
Yeah, it depends.
people
It
just
depends what you're
fucking-
playing.
Your mom is this.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you're-
No, it depends what you're playing, and you can turn them off and on.
Okay.
Just depends how you want a game.
So, what made you decide to be like, okay, that's kind of enough gaming for me, because it's working, right? So, where'd you go from something that's making you a lot of money to I want to complete? Because what you did a complete U-turn,
So
right?
yeah, so I did. It was a full U-turn. I actually never cared to travel before I started traveling. But what I noticed over the last year of me gaming is that as airports were opening up again, as the world was opening up post-COVID, people were starting to get sick of video games.
Because that's all they were doing.
That's
right?
all
Being
they
in-
did
being
for
in
a
the
year
house.
and a
Yeah,
half.
yeah.
That's all they did. They want to talk to their friends. They play a game. That's why Fortnite was so big. Then every game was so big. Internet use went up crazy. So many people blew up. Online businesses, whatever. So people were sick of it. But not only were people sick of it, at the same time as people being sick of it, I think developers were worn out because they worked overtime for a year and a half to 2 years straight. because there's so many new people coming in. You got to keep the content
They
fresh.
had to make stuff that was new.
You know,
otherwise people
they
would-
grinded their ass off for a year and a half, 2 years. The games were so fun, but then as everything started opening up, everyone goes back out. Everyone wants to see the real world. There's got to be a demand for it again, surely, right? Nobody's been able to make travel stuff for a year and a half. You've barely seen anyone do it. No one's looking for it, whatever. So now there's got to be a demand for it, and people can't afford it because they have to go back to their actual businesses, whereas mine's online. So I saw views going down across all of gaming, not just me. And I'm not someone who just wants 100K views in 24 hours. I've done that. I want, when I upload a video, it gets 1 million views. It gets 10 million views. I want bigger than just, sure, I can make 100K views every day on a daily upload for 10 years and it makes good money, but that's not what I want. I need growth. So I'd rather take, and it's funny because it's my first month I actually did it. It got to the point where I was going from 30K subs a month to like 4K subs a month. To hit 1 million, it's going to take me like 12 years.
Yeah.
I'm not waiting 12 years.
Yeah.
So I took a step back, and for like the last 12 to 14 months, 15 months, I tested shit, and then now I finally found my niche, and this month I gained like 55K subs. So all that 4K, I stepped back, didn't grow for a long, long time on that YouTube channel. I grew a different channel, and then now I'm back in 1 month. I've gained what I would have in that time,
yeah.
but I have momentum.
And completely different content, right?
And way more fun, bro.
Yeah.
Way more fun. I'm traveling the world now. I don't have to say no to anything. If someone hits me up tomorrow and says, let's go to Romania, I can say yes. You know, one way, wherever.
But what is it about the specific type of content? So let's talk about the content that you're
Okay.
making now. So
Okay.
it's not just a travel vlog.
No. So at first it was travel streams for like 12 to 14 months.
And you were just filming yourself traveling around.
Camera
the
on my
place.
shoulder, and I would record my life 15 hours a day. Live. I would just go throw myself in the middle of a city, New York City, Stockholm, Sweden, Bangkok or Phuket, Thailand, and just interact with people. So there's other streamers that do it, and they show the places, they show the food. I go and I interact with people, and I make it fun. I talk to a person, I ask them their story. Maybe they invite me. I'll talk to a local. Maybe they'll invite me on their motorbike and take me to their village the same day, just this random stranger I met. You know, things like that. And I'd end up from the morning discovering the whole place to ending up on the highest rooftop in the state or the country or whatever, on a nice bar, talking to a girl.
And every day is no plans as well.
No plans.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it.
Yep. Every day is no plans. Maybe a friend will join us eventually if they're in the same country. But every day is go out, new fucking adventure. Say yes. Socially engineer your way into a club without paying just because you look like you're media or something. Or bullshitting your way past a amusement park attendee or like the entrance guy by saying something. And it's like I would do things that are make myself uncomfortable and just have this like false confidence that I'm him.
But that's the thing.
And it works.
Anywhere in the world, I've got so many places just because if you act like you're supposed to be there, most people won't want to get caught wrong.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? So if you can make someone think twice about, am I making the right decision by stopping this guy? Especially as he just walked past like he owns the place. They're like, nah. Like I spent my whole life doing that. Honestly, like I traveled around the world. If I had filmed, I traveled for 2 years non-stop around the world. If I had filmed that shit, the amount of stuff I got away with and I did. And also this whole thing about no plans. So when I did it, I went by myself, backpacking.
Okay.
And the beautiful thing about it is because there's two things that happen. I've known best friends to go on travels with each other and never talk to each other again.
Really?
Yeah, because when you spend that much time with someone, when that's not the case usually, you're staying together, you're eating together, you're planning together, you're doing all that. Like certain sides of people come out.
Yeah.
And another thing, I didn't want this whole, oh, tomorrow we're going to see the Louvre at 7:00. Make sure you're awake and blah, blah, blah. I was like, no, I want to just wake up and whatever I do, I do. Do you know what I mean? And on top of that, I meet people, I'll hang with them. Once I've had enough, I'm going to Chile the next week. So, all right, bye. I'll see you later. It's been emotional.
That's
do you
the
know what I
nice
mean?
part. Yeah.
You keep in contact with some of them and some of them you don't. And there's nothing wrong with that. But do you know what I mean?
No, I agree.
So there's something really beautiful about just kind of traveling and just seeing where life takes you. And also like I had similar situations where, you know, when I was in Thailand and I was literally staying in somebody's house for free. and just helping them around the garden and stuff like that.
Right.
And she'd bring her daughter, and she'd be like, "You should marry my daughter." and blah,
Oh,
blah, blah.
bro,
Like these kind
bro,
of
I got
things.
offered a wife in the slums of
Bro,
Africa.
I'm telling you, like, it happens.
In exchange for 6 cows.
Bro, you wish you had 6 cows, right?
I went
Where
and
am I
bought
go-
6
no
cows.
way, bro. All right, tell me
I
the
went
story.
and bought the fucking cows, bro.
Wait, so you got a wife now?
No,
Nobody knows about.
the video's not out.
Okay, so we can't tell people about that one. Let's
No,
talk
you
about
can. When's this podcast coming out?
Monday.
That's fine. Let them go and look for the. It doesn't matter
Yeah.
because I can talk about it and the story's so good. You're gonna go watch it anyway. But because people aren't gonna believe the story,
Right.
I have documented the most raw parts of life. Not journalistically, like in a way like, oh, check this out. No, I go into the most dangerous slum. I just started doing this 2 months ago, and I didn't realize I'm a fucking goat at it.
Yeah.
So I go into the most dangerous parts of the world, bro. Google the most dangerous. Look up Cape Flats.
Yeah.
It's the second or third most dangerous slum in the world. The world. Okay? If you're from South Africa, if you're coming, they warn you, don't even step near it. You'll get murdered. They'll behead you, whatever. They'll shoot you, you're gone. So I went.
Obviously, as you do.
Yeah, but the thing is, these places aren't dangerous like people say they are.
No, especially when you're but okay, let me put a caveat to that. We're very similar in the situation, and I'll quote Jay-Z in this: put me anywhere on earth and I'll triple my worth. And I'm not talking about money.
Okay.
I'm talking about you could put us anywhere,
And you
because
could
we're
die.
fun,
Yes.
because we have jokes,
Yes,
because,
bro. Yes,
because
bro.
we're so
Yes.
so quick in our minds, and we can change situations and adapt to any situation in a second. People see it as, nah, this guy's cool, he's fun, we'll let him in, we'll give him a pass.
And that's
Do you know what I
exactly
mean?
why
And
it
that's
works.
why, yeah, because they see you and they're like, this guy's got no ulterior motive. He's
Yep.
just here to bust jokes and just
Yep.
fucking have a laugh.
Yep.
And he's funny and we enjoy having him around.
Mhm.
And that's why you got there. Now get one normal dude called Thomas who works in wherever, an office.
Yeah, he
Put
might die.
him there.
Yeah, he might
He's
die.
dying trying to get directions to that place.
Yeah.
Not even there.
Yeah, you're right.
They're going to set him up on the
You're
way.
right,
They'll be
you're
like,
right.
can you take me to Cape Flats? He'll be like, yeah, no problem, but come, bro. Come in the car, yeah? They'll take him. And 2 seconds later, they'll be like, yeah, okay, give me everything. And
Yeah.
then he might get out of it. Because
Yeah.
those countries don't joke. Like, they don't look at life the way we do.
No, they
They'll
don't.
kill you for something. It's a joke.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah.
But I'm more afraid in the U.S. than I am in
Yeah,
those places.
it's weird, right?
It's not weird. It's because they're media trained.
So they can get away with it.
No, the media in the U.S. makes people racist. They separate everyone, bro. When I go to these places, I'm not as afraid. And in U.S., they all have guns. Whereas here, sometimes they can't afford it.
Yeah. Like, sometimes they might not have
Maybe
the
they'll
guns.
pull
Yeah.
out a shank, bro.
No, but dude, I get that because, again, like when I was in Brazil, everyone was like, you can't go to the favelas. I was like, you can't go to the favelas.
You
bro.
went?
Of course.
I'm about to
bro.
go. I'm about to
bro,
go in a
I
month
was
and a
running
half.
on the rooftops busting
That's what
joking. I'll tell you where to go, everyone, bro.
Yeah?
Leandro, bro. I'll give you my boy, bro. I'll give you his
Okay,
number.
okay.
So they were like, you can't do it. I was like, okay. I went in my swimming shorts and Havaianas and no shirt.
That's it.
Shredded, running through, just, speaking a bit of Portuguese to them and stuff. And so they were like, this guy's he's a joker.
Yeah.
He's one of us. He's doing capoeira on the beach and playing a berimbau, bro. He's all right. He's sound, bro. Now, if I went there in a Ralph Lauren top and a nice watch and whatever,
Little tennis visor.
bro, I saw that happen in Brazil. We were coming back, and they have these like minivans. Like, in Arab countries, we have the little minivans that take you places.
Tuk-tuks. They have tuk-tuks
but
there.
not tuk-tuks, but they're like little mini buses.
Yeah. Okay. I know what
So
you're
they're
talking
like buses, but they'll take 10 people.
about. Yeah.
We're coming back from a night out. And by the way, nights out there are
In Brazil?
dope. Yeah, like nights
Are the
out in the
women beautiful?
favelas. Bro, I'll tell you a couple of stories, bro. The women and the women are beautiful there as
Yeah?
well, bro.
There's
bro,
lady boys in
bro, I
Brazil?
had to say, bro.
As bad as Thailand?
No, South America is the ladyboy place, bro.
Really?
Bro,
Not Thailand.
I had an argument with a guy,
Bullshit.
bro. I had an argument with this dude in Brazil.
Okay.
Yeah. And I had to say to him, show me your dick because I don't believe you. He was hotter than any girl I've ever seen in my life, than any real girl I've ever seen in my life. Dude,
That's what they do,
do you know what
bro.
they do? No, they shave their Adam's apple there and everything, bro. They go deep, bro.
Stop.
Yeah. There's no Adam's apple. There's no nothing, bro. There's no nothing. That's why you need to learn jiu-jitsu, bro, just so you can see her strength. Like if she has that Kimura and a whole that, bro, But anyway, so we're in this minibus, and then my friend who's Brazilian, he goes, "See that guy there, bro? It's over for him." And I turned around and I knew immediately what he was talking about. Drunk out of his fucking head, bro. Like, that that
with a hot ass
the messy
dude.
drunk. No.
Oh.
Chains, watch, like
Oh.
American, like Jacob's watch,
about
all
to
that
get
stuff.
robbed.
So drunk that eventually he falls asleep on the thing. One of the guys must have called someone, knowing the stop's on the way. Door opens, guy's coming in there. Guy's still asleep, and then the bus goes on. Do you know what I mean? So this drunk dude's gonna wake up in like 4 hours, realizing they've taken everything off him. And
Drunk
that's
or drugged?
No, drunk, like wasted drunk. Like,
Surely.
that way you can't stand up anymore.
Yeah,
You're ready
yeah.
to sleep and you're done, bro. Like one of those things.
Uh-huh.
But again, and that's the point that we're making. There's a certain element, even if you're a cool dude, there's a certain element of things you should know not to do.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna go there and you're gonna go into this favela and you're getting offered drinks, you know that even
No.
though these people
No.
sound cool,
No.
I'm pouring my own drink.
That's why you do it wrong.
Do you know why?
I go in and the first thing I do is buy them all beers.
Yeah, but
And
what
we
I'm
drink
saying,
together.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, you're not gonna get wasted to the point that you can't control yourself.
No, we just drink a few. We
That's
drink
what
a
I
good
mean.
bit.
That's
Yeah,
what I mean.
We drink enough to loosen
So-
up.
yeah, so
and
you
then
have-
from there the ice is broken.
You have that in
and
your
they're like,
in your
"Bro,
mind.
this random guy just came in, bought us all
Yeah,
drinks.
all 60 of us not knowing
Yeah.
that the exchange rate works in your favor 100%, right? No, but that's the thing. So
Yeah.
you can be cool and fun or whatever, but you also have to have that street smart that we get being Arabs raised in a
Is that we're Arabs?
It's the mix, bro. It's
Yeah.
because we have the smarts of 4 different nations in
Yeah,
us.
yeah, yeah.
We're
Okay,
raised in
okay,
England
respect.
or America. We have that street smarts.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
have the dodgy Arab. We have that Lebanese where I'm
the
all right. Even
Lebanese
if I don't
humor,
have
bro.
money, I'll be okay. I'll find my way
Exactly.
around. Do you know what I mean? So that's the thing, bro. But again, South Africa. So what made you decide South Africa first?
Well, I was flirting with this chick.
Okay.
Like I said, I go wherever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
So
Because I'm gangster like that.
yeah,
I don't even look at the bill. I just
Bro.
tap my card, whatever it is. Bro.
I mean, you have to, right?
Yeah,
like,
right?
come on.
You're like shaking.
It's like shit.
Hope-
You invite
hope
all
this
her
works,
friends.
right? Yeah.
She challenged me. She goes, "Are you ever actually gonna fly? Or are you just gonna talk about it?"
Okay, it's online.
Yeah, you don't fucking challenge me.
Yeah.
I win. So I booked
Especially
the flight.
if I've just been paid.
So I booked the flight in 30 minutes and I sent the picture to her.
Nice.
Yeah, but then I planned.
Okay.
So I don't just go for that. I have
You
to.
went by yourself, or you had a couple of.
No, I went by
crew with you?
myself.
Okay, so the guys that were filming was who
Who?
in South Africa?
Me.
No, you weren't filming the.
Put a camera on my side. I will go with the action camera. I don't go with a nice camera.
But
No, that's too flashy. Then
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
then
exactly,
then
right?
then to them you're BBC.
Yeah. No, but I'm sure I saw a couple of the scenes, especially in the weed one where you were walking around.
It's me holding it.
Really?
Yeah.
The whole time.
I'm a fucking
did
machine
that
with that
good,
thing,
bro.
bro. I'm a machine
I
with that
thought
thing.
that- yeah.
I told you I spent 14
How
months.
fucking long is your bloody stick, bro?
It's not. It's my hand. And the stick is
No.
tiny because I don't want to make it
Yeah.
obvious in the hood.
Yeah.
So it's the camera's like this big and the stick is like this. And it's tiny. The stick doesn't show and it's just the camera. But
Yeah.
I spent 14 months live streaming every day with that camera.
Wow.
So I learned what to capture. I know the exact angles of it. I know everything.
Yeah.
So when someone's about to I'm a
Ready-
machine with
ready
it,
to go,
bro.
yeah.
No, I got it down.
thing that you guys don't realize is this whole episode of this podcast is filmed.
I've been recording
in his
it.
hand. Yeah. He just got it there.
If you guys actually watch back to the rest of the scenes, you'll see that my right hand
it's never shown.
hasn't been shown yet.
But okay, yeah. So you go to South Africa, and then you're like, okay, I want to go to. You know what?
Nah, bro. So I go to a place,
Yeah.
and like I said, I went for her. I mean, but it's a test. She's still this chick that I'm talking to online.
But you went there for her, knowing that you wanted to start this new type of content.
No,
Okay.
I went there for her. No, I'm gonna go to Africa, and within those 2 weeks, I was trying to figure out what content I'm gonna do, and I started asking my friends like, "Hey, what do I do in Africa?" And they said, "Look, there's a lot of things you can do in Cape Town. Just whatever you do, do not go to the Cape Flats." And I'm like, "Okay, well now
I
you
guess
got
we're going to the gay flats.
now you got me interested. You can't just say that shit." So then I was like, all right, let's go to the Cape Flats. Like, surely it's not as dangerous as people say it is. And the first one was scary because, like, I'm still unsure
green,
if my thought process of these people aren't as bad as people say they are is true or not. So at first I go in, You know, we end up buying weed in the slums of fucking Africa. This guy shows me around, tells me about all the gangsters and how they run shit. This is a random dude I found on the street. While he was driving by, he like looked at me and said, "Hey," and I called him to stop. I asked him to skip work for an hour to drop me off somewhere. Took his number because I could tell he had a good vibe. Random dude, bro. Random dude. I just met him on the street. Next day, I went with him to the slums of Africa, and that's when it started clicking. And I was like, okay, I've seen people make this kind of content. They show how raw it is, but they're not funny. And they don't story tell it. It's just footage. Yeah. They're good. They're good YouTubers. But I can make this way better. I want to show the humor in these places because when you go to places like the US or whatever, blah, blah, they think they're the only people in the world.
Yeah.
You know, they think there's... But you go to these slums, the deepest, most impoverished places in the world. And these people are more happy. They're funnier. They're willing to laugh at anything. There's no boundaries. There's no such thing as, you know, exactly. Yeah. There's none of that. There's no blue hair, fucking pink hair, you know? And so I fell in love with it. And it just started clicking. And I extended my stay more and more. I went to more slums. And after I went to a slum, then one dude says, "Yo, let me introduce you to my drug dealer." And he's like, I'm like, okay, fuck yeah, this is content. I know I'll survive. I'm not worried about that. Worst case, I get robbed and I'll ask them to let me keep the SD card.
Just give me the memory card.
You know, that's it. That's all I need, bro. Please rob me and let me keep it. Like, that's some good footage. So I go to this drug dealer's house, and this drug dealer, you know, when you hear drug dealer, you think, fuck, this is dangerous. This guy might have a gun, you know, protective of his whatever. This motherfucker he's not dangerous. He's just a gardener. This guy grows flower in his house. And he's so passionate about it. He's got 15 different methods of watering the plant and whatever. And it's an entire factory just for weed. And the guy's not harmful at all. He just sits there and he smokes all day and he gardens. And he wants to give the plant to his friends and bring a better one. You know? And so like you show these places, but with it you add the music. And you let them feel what you felt. Because when I go to these places, it's still fucking scary. I'm putting my life in the hands of a stranger. At any moment, they could kill me. I'm in their turf. I'm in whatever. And if I go back twice, the first time maybe they don't see anything. But I tap them with money as I go too. You know, you got to slide some cash here, some cash here. Everyone you see on the street that's kind of like looking at you. Like, hey, bro, like you ask them a question and you just tap them with some money. You go, thanks so much, bro. And so you make friends along the way. But one of those
word spreads as well that, hey, listen, this guy's cool.
Exactly. But that doesn't mean the second time around, maybe they see you as a gold mine.
They just tap you again and they're like,
yeah,
hey, bro,
how much more do you have?
There's nothing in my hand, but
so that's where it becomes iffy. You know, you can't go to a place
you gotta
too
make
many
sure
times.
that the money you give them the first time is not too much, because then you got to keep that up the whole time.
And a lot of these people, I give them my number, because I don't have fucking two numbers. I need two numbers, but I give them my number, and then like a week later, they're asking me for. I tell them, I'm like, listen, bro, I'll teach you how to make money online. If you want to ask, I can tell you how to get out of these slums. I'll show you how to do it. YouTube, whatever. They all have phones, but just don't ask me for money. And then like, they'll hit me up a week or two later. Hey, bro, we have some money to pay some bills. I'm like, shit. Like, how do I even send it?
Yeah.
How do I even send it?
You'll be like, either I need to never go back again because all these people are expecting me to give them money.
Yeah, but I do. A lot of the time I leave like a big gift, like this one, the Kenyan Wife.
Yeah.
I left them 5 cows.
Okay, explain this story.
Dude, so I go into the slums of Kenya and we meet these 4 kids. They're like these motorbike kids. This is the deepest slums I've ever been in, bro. Like proper metal shacks, what you would think when you think of Africa, that's not desert huts. You know, we drink some beers and they eventually take me to their house. They show me like their house is, it's crazy. You'd be mind blown seeing it in person, like how they go to the bathroom, etc. But we're vibing the whole time, and these people live with it and they're happy. They have their vices and whatever they do. Get in their house and their brother, the sister walks in and he goes, "This is my sister. I said I will give you." And I was like, "This is your sister?" He goes, "Yeah, you'll marry her." I was like, "Okay, well, how many cows?" And he goes, 6 cows. I was like, okay, like 6 cows, sure. I was like, I'll give her 12 just because she's worth it, you know? So I thought it was a joke. That same night, they gave the sister my number.
No way.
So she starts messaging me on WhatsApp. And I'm like, oh, they're serious. I'm like, oh, they're serious. All right, let's let the games begin. So I text back a little bit, you know. I end up coming the next day, and I sit down with the aunt.
It's good that you finished that sentence.
I end up coming back the next day, and I sit down with the aunt and the mom and the daughter. And I film this all.
Has this been released yet? No.
Not yet. It's about to be released next week. And I spent, or not next week, in 2 weeks. And 40 minutes, I negotiate with them.
Such a dickhead.
I am in a slum in Africa negotiating a wife. My second day in Kenya. What? How did I end up here?
Yeah.
Like, tell me that's not more fun than a random travel video of you trying street food that everyone's fucking done. So I negotiate for 45 minutes. What can you offer? You know, what do you do as a wife? Am I allowed to have other women? All these questions, bro. Asking the mom if she knows how to cook. The aunt comes in and goes, "Are you sure you're ready?" Like, and fully serious.
To you or to the daughter?
To the daughter.
Okay.
Are you sure you're ready for this? Like, this is a serious step. And so I'm being serious, but I'm acting as well, you know? But the boys know. The boys know I'm acting. So the brother knows. I've told him. We negotiate a price. Anyways, I end up going, and I asked the brother next day because I'm going to buy cows. I actually want to finish this. I'm not just a YouTuber that ends there. No, I go all the way. So...
You promised her cows. She's getting her
cows. Well, so I didn't promise her. I said maybe, but I wanted to surprise her. So I call the brother. I go, hey, listen, bro. I want to buy your family the cows, but I don't want to marry your sister. Is that cool? He's like, bro, trust me. It's okay. Like, they will love it. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm not breaking her heart. I'm not a piece of shit, guys.
Yeah, right?
I'm not a piece of shit. All right. Just a little bit. So I spend 3-4 hours buying these cows. I buy 5 big cows, and I bring them in the truck. We bring them to the village. The guys are struggling to get them out. Like, the entire village is watching because they see me. Call me a Muzungu, a white guy.
Muzungu, yeah. It's white.
Oh, you know what
it means? White devil, bro. It does just mean white.
Oh,
guy.
really?
Yeah.
They didn't tell me that part.
Yeah, Muzungu. All right, so wait. At this time, the whole village is thinking, this girl's getting married.
Yes.
And you're there dressed in your all white?
No.
Okay.
When I go to the slums,
you're just
I dress in black cargos,
Okay.
and I dress in like a plain,
Just a tank,
like a dark green olive-y shirt.
So
simple fit.
So she's getting married to the military man. Right?
And enough pockets to. I'll have like $20 of change here, $20 of change here. You know, different pockets so I can.
So you
I know what to slide. Because you don't have time to pull. You're not pulling out change.
Bro,
you reach in.
I always do that, bro.
You reach in.
So I'll put
you pull out a
hundreds
bill.
in one. I'll put this in the other one. I'll put this in.
Exactly.
And I know exactly because especially when I want to have the conversation of, bro, look, this is all I got, bro.
Yeah.
Like I just have these. This is it. You take out the pocket, little. You know,
it's not even that. It's like all right. I got like $6 bills here, right?
Yeah.
So I just go in. I'll reach. I'll pull one. I don't have to show it.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
You know, just tap the guy.
As long as you don't get your pockets mixed up, you're good.
No.
So so I'm just picturing this now. You're walking through the village.
We pull up a village.
Cows.
We pull up in a slum.
Are you holding the 6 cows walking in like?
I tried. I wanted to. Dude, those cows take 4 grown men to even just hold them back.
Wow.
And in order to hold them back, you have to tie the rope around like their leg.
Are these cows for slaughter or for just chilling and making milk?
So they'll raise them for 8 months and then sell them for 3x the price.
Wow.
That's what they told me. So, but no, I wanted that photo of me holding the cows. Apparently, cows aren't like that.
Yeah, right.
No, they're tough, bro.
Yeah,
they're tough, and they're changing environments. So they're aggressive.
You can push them over when they sleep, though.
Yeah, but they weren't sleeping.
No?
Imagine if like 2 or 3 of the 5 cows were fighting back.
Wow.
So you have all these grown men in the village that are, you know, trying to pull them, whatever. Yeah. And this is the slum, so the truck's taking up the entire road. Everyone's watching. There's like maybe 40 little kids around, just like, oh yeah, you know. And then like all the adults helping bring the cows down. Then you bring them down. You bring them to the house. Everyone's outside the house, and then we enter and we sit there. And I go, "Do you love me?" She goes, "I do love you."
What?
In my head,
What?
in my head, I've met you 3 days ago, you know? And I look at her, I go, I'm not going to tell it. You gotta watch.
Okay.
I already told the whole thing.
Okay. But between me and you, just tell me. All right. So, how are these people? Because the funniest thing is, there's going to be people out there going, "Oh, you're filming at their expense," and blah blah blah. One thing I know is that when it comes to drugs and South America and all those places, those gang members want to be filmed. They want to be on YouTube. They want to be shown, like
Really?
the younger ones. Yeah, it's like a
cool thing.
A cool thing for them.
Yeah.
But on the other side, the people that are not in that world,
They want to be. They don't mind.
They're fine, or
Well, when someone tells you don't film, you just don't film.
well, you're bringing 6 cows at the end of the day,
You
so they'll
know?
take the film, like kind of thing.
Like with all due respect, like they say, "Oh, you're taking advantage of them. You're gonna make money off them." Dude, I went to Kenya and I spent $1,600 in 2 days in the slums on these people.
Yeah.
Do you know how much they make a day?
No, that's a lot of money for them.
They make $9 a day.
Yeah.
I just spent 200 days worth of their money on them, taking them to cool experiences, doing blah blah, and they know they're being filmed the whole time.
Yeah.
They're down with it from the beginning. Hey, we kind of want to film this thing. We'll pay you some money. Show us around how your life is. And people outside will say, "Oh, you're taking advantage of them." It's not that way. For them, you're the first person that's walked into their place and treated them like they're not some piece of shit. Because everyone walks by or drives by and looks at them like they're shit. They tell you stories about how dangerous it is and how these people are animals or whatever. And you go in and they're not, bro. They're just regular people. They're regular people. They fuck around. They have fun. They have homies. They have a life. They drink water. They eat food.
Yeah, of course, man.
It's media tells you it. And I go in and, the key thing, like you said, you laugh with them. You humanize them. I don't go in thinking I'm better than them. I go in thinking like, hey, show me let me be you for a day or 2 or 3, whatever. So, I mean, the people who comment all that stuff, have you ever met a hater in real life, Jabber?
No.
They don't leave their fucking house, bro.
Yeah.
Come on. Like, those are the people that make it go viral.
Yeah.
You don't think I throw shit in there to like piss people off?
Yeah, for
You know, see my last short, bro? I went running in Nigeria. For 5 kilometers. 5 kilometers and 5 kilometers back. I got stopped 30 times. I was the only white guy on the road. I got offered a wife while running.
Bro, you should have just collected wives, and at the end of the series,
I know, right?
You should just have a video of you sitting with all of them with you. You just got like 15 wives just sitting there.
I got offered a wife. A bunch of kids ran up on me. There were these kids under a bridge, like behind a fence, like screaming at me. So I ran over to them. Guess what I titled this short? It's gonna go viral. I guarantee you in a month. Guess what I titled it? Finding Caged Children in Africa.
Oh shit, bro. You're just asking for it there, bro. Yeah.
But it's a storytelling of like,
Yeah,
I went for a run in Nigeria. I got offered a wife. I found these cool kids.
Yeah.
I got approached by Nigerian scammers, and it's all real.
Did you ever find the
hit 'em with a-
Nigerian prince's money?
You hit them with a title like that,
Yeah. For sure, it's gonna be.
they'll click and then they'll write a comment.
Yeah. But the thing is, though, these haters is that most people will see it, be like, this dickhead, click it, realize it's not what the clickbait, and then be fine.
Yeah,
But these guys will still want to put their comment that originally has got nothing to do with the video. It's just
Well, it's not clickbait. I found kids behind a fence.
Yeah, it's true.
And it's the first scene in the video.
Cage fence is a bit different. But where is like the most dangerous you felt? Like out of all of this whole experience, what point of it was it like where you like, this is touch and go? Like, wait, you know that spidey sense where sometimes you're somewhere and the hairs on the back of your neck just go.
One of the gangsters I was supposed to meet in Cape Town to show me interview gang members. The way he was messaging me on WhatsApp, because I had given him some money. I think what happened is when I met him, I gave him too much money. He's like, oh, I gave him like $10, and he's like, give me more. We have more people. I'm like, all right, sure, bro. Like, and I gave him $30, and that's a lot of fucking money over there. So there was this sense of urgency where he just kept over the next 2 days spamming me, 10 missed calls, 2 voice notes, 3 messages in a row. I could tell. He sent me a voice note. Yeah, he sent me a voice note. He goes, okay, bro, when are you coming, bro? And then 1 minute later, sends me a voice note asking me when I'm coming again.
Yeah.
Okay, like, so that's the time I felt like, all right, this guy's trying to set me up and kill me. As for the other ones, I haven't.
Mm.
I haven't.
It was all good.
The people I find are good. Oh, in Nigeria, when I went to the slum in Nigeria, it's a slum that floats on water.
Wow.
The water's blacker than this table.
Wow.
The water's blacker than this table, all right? As soon as we enter, we meet these 5 dudes. They go to show us around, and then we enter the alley into the main slum, like the most slum I've ever seen. 5, 6 other Nigerian dudes stand up and start yelling at me, like, you're bringing white guy in here. And my 5, 6 that we had just met stood up for us, and they start pushing each other. They stand 5 minutes. I record it from the bottom. I have my camera down here. 5 minutes. They're yelling, you know, if you're going to bring him in here, you got to pay for passage, blah, blah. And, you know, get him out of here. Saying white guy the whole time, whatever. I asked somebody to translate for me after. They're pushing each other, bro. Pushing, yelling in each other's faces, blah, blah. And then after 5 minutes, they're like, all right, we're good. Just kept going.
Kept going.
But I wasn't scared. I was more scared being on the water and falling into the black water.
Right. Yeah. So when are you going to be allowed back in South Africa?
Yeah, I'm banned from South Africa. Yeah. I can appeal it.
Okay.
I think I'll be fine.
But it's crazy that that's what got you banned.
Yeah.
Of all this shit that you did there.
Right.
Like you went to the voodoo markets. You went to you literally showed so much shit that they would be like, okay, this is not a picture that we want to portray.
It doesn't matter, bro. Africa's going to shit tomorrow.
Yeah.
Today.
Why?
Africa has like officially declared the airport's closed. They're about to have looting protests.
Why are
they're having like a protest that says like kill the whites or some shit.
No way.
Wallah.
What, Africa's a lot of countries.
South Africa,
bro.
sorry. South Africa.
That's you literally just said Africa's closed.
No.
That's like a lot of countries, bro.
South Africa.
Okay.
They have these protests that are happening today.
See what you did? You don't realize
I got out on time, bro.
The knock-on effect you being in a place has, bro. At first they think it's cool, Arabs come, and then you literally fuck an economy up like by being there.
That's it's worse than Lebanon.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe.
Depends if you're Lebanese or not. But this is the thing, like what I've always wanted to do what you've done. Like I've always, because like I grew up watching. I don't know if you know Louis Theroux.
No.
Okay, you need to check Louis Theroux. Okay. He's really cool. He's a journalist, but he's also very he goes to all parts of the world. Okay. And goes to swingers houses in America. Okay. Like the dodgy you know what Sacha Baron Cohen did with Borat and stuff, where he went there. Like, he went to the real places that had these, Texas swingers houses where you'd go in there and they'd be like, all right, we're getting the room, all the lights are on, we're going to start whipping you and all that stuff. He's like, no, I just want to kind of like show what you're doing. I don't want to get involved in that kind of thing. Really cool. But like, I've always had ideas like, I mean, you should do this, like, just like Lithuania. Go there and be like, how long will it take me to buy a gun? Timer on. Okay. And just genuinely start speaking to people and show
how to buy a gun, brother. Yeah. You're gonna get me killed.
No, but
you're gonna get me actually arrested.
That would be a funny one, because you will be able to buy a gun for sure
in Lithuania
or wherever. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. What if I get set up by police and they don't understand that I'm a YouTuber?
But this is the point. In the end, you're gonna say you're a YouTuber, but that's part of the thing, right?
Fucking this guy's trying to get me arrested.
No, but that's part of it.
You have people inside Lithuania, and one of my enemies. Let me guess.
Yeah, it's him, right?
They put you onto this.
No. But seriously, like, I think those kind of things are funny because it's like there's a little bit of danger to it, but at the same time, it's like, can I actually just land off a plane? And how long will it take me to find a gun in this country?
I get it. But for now, my endeavor
is collecting wives, apparently.
I mean, bro, South America's got to have a few nice ones, you know?
Yeah. But I think that you should also play on that kind of thing that you're talking about of, let me see if I can do this whole holiday on zero.
People do that already.
Yeah, but they're not Arab, though.
I get what you're saying.
It's the way that you will get the things. And the talk that you will do that's going to be different to other people.
I get it. But I don't want to do that. The niche I'm in right now,
danger.
I'm at the front of it.
Yeah.
There's people that do it. Like I told you, there's Bald and Bankrupt. There's Kurt Kaz. These are people that do it, that inspired me. But they're not comedians. They're funny. They're not. Dude, I know how to bring it out of people. I know how to bring it out of people. I spent, like I said, the last year and a half, bro, forcing content out of strangers, just knowing exactly what to say to get it out of them. So when I go to these places, I can get deep. And with the storytelling, they don't storytell. With the storytelling, people feel it. I'm telling you, people watch these 20-minute videos and they go, dude, I thought it was 6 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, they get locked in. And it's a niche that's untapped. The hood is tapped. But the storytelling humor hood is not tapped. And as raw as I'm going, that's my niche for now. I'm not trying to do holidays on zero. I did enough holidays.
Yeah, I've done real life holidays on zero. Yeah. I don't want to film it here. Have you ever thought of not posting on YouTube, collecting a series and then selling to Netflix or something like that as a series?
Yeah, I've thought of that. I've actually been thinking of that in my head recently. But I want to be a YouTuber first. I want to solidify myself as a legend in YouTube.
But you're already a YouTuber.
Yeah, but I don't want to be this YouTuber went off and made a Netflix series. Like, I'm sure people maybe know who the producer is or whatever. And if you're the main star, sure, you could be huge on Netflix. But I'd rather do it on my own, and then I'll produce a series for...
No, but this is what I'm saying. I'm not talking about producing a series. I'm talking about... When I said produce a series, I meant literally filming it all. The same thing that you're doing, but collecting them and not posting them on YouTube.
Yeah,
and
that's scary.
And then going to Netflix and going, here, I've got 12 episodes for you, 1 hour long, or 12, 20 half an hour episodes.
That's
and going,
scary.
Here, sell this as one of your next travel shows if you want to really show, because it has that Netflix kind of capability, and it has that Netflix kind of where people will sit at home and watch it. Where on YouTube's funny because it has such a huge demographic, but at the same time, there's such a huge amount of people that don't go on YouTube.
Yeah. Can I be honest? I don't really want to go into the Hollywood space. I don't want to, not yet.
Yeah, but you won't be because you're still classed as a journalist, right?
Yeah, but that's what that is. When you do it on your own, you have full control.
But you still do it on your own. Because Netflix have two ways of doing things.
They either buy it or I upload it myself.
They acquire it from you.
Right.
Where they will just buy a ready-made thing from you, or they'll be like, okay, here's the pitch and let's go and film the show.
At the same time, like I said, from the beginning, my dream was YouTuber. And I solidified myself as a legend in the Fortnite space, but I still am not that in the YouTube space. And I really want to be that. I want when people are in a room talking about content, they go, bro, you should check out this YouTuber. Like, maybe this is my friend. He does this. I want people to be mind blown. I like when people tell me I can't do something, because then I just do it. You know what I mean? And so this is one of those things where people are like, how the fuck does he do it? And on YouTube, like I said, maybe when I hit 10 million subs, then I'll make a series. Then I'll write a book. Then I'll whatever. But I want to hit that first. I want not necessarily 10, but 6 plus. Like, that's what I want.
What next? Are you kind of like?
How much do you even sell something like that for?
Enough, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you done it before?
No, but when I teach people how to buy guns in different countries, I'll tell you how much I make, bro. But okay, so are you married to Africa for the first set of series now, or are you now moving on to another country? Because you can't just do one, right? You have to do...
No, I'm not married to Africa. I'm going to South America.
You're married in Africa, but you're not married to Africa.
Okay.
Like you're married 5 times in Africa.
Oh, you're saying get married in South America?
No. I'm saying, are you married to the idea of doing the Africa series and doing more countries in Africa now, or are you going to be like South America and then Eastern Europe? Because you have to do them all, right?
No, I don't want to do Eastern Europe. I did all of Europe last year.
Eastern Europe?
Not all of, but I hit a lot of Europe.
You don't think that your style and stuff would be
what's
dope
in Eastern Europe?
Like slums in Russia, or...
No, I'm going to Russia.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to Russia.
You got all of those places.
So this year I'm going to South America for a month and a half. I'll hit Brazil, Colombia, Costa Rica, maybe.
Bro, you have to go to Argentina, bro.
Okay, I'll go to Argentina.
Okay, so basically you go to Argentina, and from Argentina you go through this place called Falls de Iguazu into Brazil.
Okay.
So it's like this giant national park.
Okay.
Where the waterfalls are and stuff like that. Argentina, bro. You want to know about slums, bro?
Yeah.
Bro, so I spent a month in Argentina, 4.5 weeks. We're walking in the street, and these little kids are coming up to us, and they're being dickheads, bro. And we're in a place called Umberto Primo, which is not the best place, but backpacking hostels, right? I wanted to meet chicks and other people and stuff.
Yeah.
So we're going out. These little kids are getting leery, and me thinking, bro, I'll smash your face. Shut up, man. Who are you talking to, bro? And my Argentinian friend said, listen, do whatever you want with the people your age and the adults. Don't ever fuck with the kids. because the kids there, bro, they got guns, they got knives, and I'm talking about kids, 10-year-olds,
Yeah.
8-year-olds. Like, they don't play, they don't care. They'll kill you there and swarm you like ants and disappear, bro.
Really?
Yeah. And apparently they also saying that,
So I should go there.
yeah, there's an underground city of kids in Argentina. Like, they literally live underground.
Really?
Yeah.
You're telling me there's a bunch of children in a basement?
Underground, bro, in the tunnels. Like,
I'm just kidding, bro.
No, but what I'm saying is you need to do that, bro. If you're brave, bro, go do that. But Argentina is a place where they got slums. Like, they're a bit different. I think that's somewhere you should do.
Bro, you got me. That place I'd be scared to go to. I'm down to do it though.
Colombia, bro.
Nah, you got me stuck on this Argentina one. I'm gonna text you after and have you give me
Bro,
the
just
name
don't
of
mess
it.
with the kids. I
won't mess with them. I'll make
heard
friends
of-
with them.
See, South America got some crazy stuff. Have you heard of burundanga?
No.
Okay, so burundanga is something in Colombia, right?
Okay.
It's called the devil's breath, the translation. This thing is like a powder, right? It's used by women and, criminals. They could put it on a piece of paper and bring it up to your face and be like, sorry, do you know how to get to this place? And by you looking at the directions, that's it, you're done. It's
You faint?
it's no. This drugs makes
Kills
you
you?
do whatever they ask you to do.
Stop.
So there's been stories of people waking up in the morning, going down to their reception in the apartment, going, "Where's all my furniture? Where's all my stuff?" And the dude would be like, "You came in with your friends last night and told us, yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine. I'm moving all this stuff and blah." Like, you're still aware. You look normal, but you're fucked. Like, they can tell you to do anything.
Stop.
So they'll be like, I'll be like,
Where do you even hear about
I'll be like,
this?
Arab, yo, let's go get I'll blow it into your face, right? And then I'll be like, Arab, let's go take all your money out of your account. And you'll be like, that's a fucking awesome idea, bro. Let's go and do it right now. Like, that's like, search it, burundanga, bro. It is insane, bro. Insane.
That sounds scary as fuck.
Yeah, it comes from like a cocoa leaf or some kind of leaf where they, crush it up into powder. But yeah, it's been used by, women do it. They, finesse the guy and then take him back to the house and it's literally one of those. And that's it. You're anything that people say to you, it sounds like a great idea, bro. And you wake up the next morning not knowing what the hell happened to you.
As long as I can film it, huh?
But just don't let anyone, bro. Wear a mask, bro. One of those masks. But yeah, maybe try and find the people that can, because you'll find people who will take it to you and
Yeah,
show
really.
it to you and stuff like that. Yeah, there will be guys that you can meet that will show it to you. So it looks like cocaine, but it's like deadly, bro.
That's I've never heard of that before,
Yeah.
and that's very interesting.
Yeah.
But I kind of don't want to go near
No,
it.
you want to go near it, bro. I'll tell you a few things in South America. I spent like 8 months in South America. There's a lot of things, cool things there to do and to try.
Yeah. So from there, I'm gonna go to Pakistan, India. I'm trying to hit
Okay.
those in August. I'm trying to hit India for a month. Get all the Indian viewers, because
Yeah, bro.
Indians love when foreigners come.
Yeah.
And so
And there's a lot of them.
that
The
will
viewers,
be
yeah.
a big boom in the summer for the
China.
content.
That's another place with a lot of viewers.
Yeah. Are they even allowed to watch YouTube in China?
I don't know. They'll find a way. VPN, bro.
Maybe VPNs don't work in
Yeah.
China, bro.
Yeah. Who knows?
I don't know.
But India, there's a lot of, you know about the Indian like mafia, right?
No,
They don't play out there. Bro.
really.
Yeah, bro. Can I script write something? Can I choose some of your destinations?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
ideas for
Surely,
things to do? Yeah. India, they don't play out there, bro.
I figure I could make him play.
Huh? You make them play with something, but when you leave it, you ain't gonna have it with you.
Bro, I genuinely, and I could be delusional, maybe it's gonna get me killed, but I genuinely think I can survive in all these places.
No, when I say they don't play, I don't mean that you're not gonna be able to do what you're doing. I just mean like look, where we grow up, we think like you hear people saying, "Oh, I'm talking about the ghetto and blah blah blah," and I'm like, mate, London it's not the ghetto. It might be a tough situation,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not ghetto, bro.
Right.
Like once you've gone, like for example, to some of these slums and stuff,
Yeah.
then you know ghetto, bro.
Yeah.
Like in London,
yeah,
in
true.
America, in most places, you could walk through and be fine.
True.
You might get robbed, but you're not gonna get murdered just for the sake of getting murdered.
Right.
Very rarely.
That's fair.
Do you know what I mean?
That's fair.
There's ghettos around the world where someone's gonna kill you just because,
True.
and that's ghettos. Bro.
yeah.
They
Yeah,
didn't like the reflection of your glasses because it looked like you looked at them, and you're in their place. and there's no one else there. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
So that's what I mean by they don't play. Like, it's kind of funny how we, growing up, I mean, I'd like to think you're the same, but we value life, right?
Yeah.
Very much so. Like, we're not just going to kill someone. Like, our body counts are chicks. but in a lot of these places, their body counts are like triple numbers, bro, of people.
Do I gotta get teardrops for
Yeah,
every
right.
chick?
For every wife, you gotta get a saucepan on your on the. But do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like the way they look at life is different, and it's
Mm.
kind of crazy sometimes when you get to these places and you hear stories, and you're just like, oh yeah, life isn't valued the same here as we value it. Like in a sense where other people's lives.
Right.
Like right now, I would have a fight with someone. It's not a fight to the death.
Yeah, true. In these
But out
places,
there,
yeah,
it's a fight to the death. Like they're
Well, that's-
planning to kill you, and that's it.
that's also the thing with these places I go without. So let's say when I went to Nigeria, I had my friend in Nigeria. He got me a security guard because he wanted to make sure I'm safe. Like he's from there, family friend, whatever. When I went to the slum, I told the security guard stay back. So when I go to these places, you have to just no fighting's not an option.
Yeah.
Fighting's not an option.
You have
Don't
to
even think
joke
about
your
it.
way out of
Don't,
everything.
exactly.
Bro. Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
even think about it. The only thing you're going in with is your
Jazz
fucking
hands,
brain,
bro.
bro.
Yeah.
So that's an important thing about it too. Is not. I think that's one of the reasons I can make it through is because I don't have a fighting instinct. My dad always taught me, don't fight. Someone can just pull out a gun and kill you. What's the point? Walk away. Who are you trying to show off to?
Yeah, for sure.
A random dude on the fucking street?
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Dude, so many people have lost their lives protecting their girlfriends or some dumb shit.
Oh
like
no,
fighting-
bro, for sure.
fighting about
My
stuff.
girlfriend, I'm throwing her first.
Yeah, right. It's like human shield, bro. It's like when you're having that
I mean,
meeting
you guys want
with the wife,
equality,
right?
right?
When you're asking the questions to the wife, you're like,
50-50, who do you
"What
wanna
ca-
shoot?"
What can you do for me? Are you willing to be a human shield on my travel vlog?" Yeah, it's nuts, bro. So yeah, from here, so it's South America, yeah?
Yeah, I think so. Why not?
What are you expecting when you get there?
A
Let's
chick
see.
with a nice ass, waiting.
He might have.
He
a
might.
nice- he might just have what you're looking for. No, but like when it comes to, do you have any preconceptions before you go to a place? And have you ever been do you have one of
Look,
South
bro.
America?
I honestly, South America. I know they have great food. I've been to. Well, Mexico's not South America, but I mean it's same
Yeah, it's
culture.
the same
yeah.
thing. Yeah.
I like South Americans. I can speak Spanish pretty well.
Yeah.
I can understand it
Yeah.
really, really well. So, and I'm excited for it. It's a very strong community. Spanish, the Latin community.
Yeah.
Is it Latin?
Yeah.
Is that what they call it? Latino community. Very, very strong when it comes to fan bases on YouTube. And I know the people are friendly. They're very welcoming. The food's so good. I'm super excited for South America. But I don't Google a place first. I just know, all right, they say the favelas here are dangerous. Let's go and figure it out. Everything I do is just figure it out. I'll go on the street. I'll record my day. I'll talk to a stranger. I'll talk to another stranger until I finally click with one. Hey, bro, you're from this slum? Show me around it. Cool, let's go. Introduce me to their family. They'll show me where they play soccer. They'll maybe introduce me to a fucking gang member. It's just fuck it.
Just see where it goes.
It's
bro.
just fuck it, bro. It's fuck it.
But you're staying in backpacker hostels when you go there, right?
No, I stay in hotels.
In proper nice hotels. Why?
Not nice hotels. A hotel with a good bed.
Okay.
Well, I have gear too, bro. I have so much camera
Yeah,
gear.
you can't.
I brought a lot of camera gear, but now I know all I need is my little bitch. So next time I'm not going with all that shit.
How do your family feel about you doing that kind of stuff?
My mom gets scared shitless. Always says like, "Please stop,
Yeah.
please stop. Why are you doing
escaped
this?
Lebanon to give you a
Why-
better life, and you're going right back to the slums again."
Why are you
Yeah.
doing this? You don't think of me. You're so selfish when you do
Yeah.
this." My mom, like, I gotta live my life. Like, I want to see the whole world. We just right before this podcast, I just left Aura Sky View in Dubai. It's one of the nicest rooftops maybe in the world. And then I want to go back to the slums. You gotta have a balance, bro. Like, come on, that shit gets boring. At some point, you want to go and drink a beer with boys in the fucking steps of the whatever train tracks in a random country in Africa. I don't know. I think it's a men thing too, bro. We can be in the slums. We can be in the.
Yeah, you could be anywhere, bro.
That's it, bro.
Have you ever thought of doing America?
America scares me. I've thought of doing like the Vegas tunnels, Skid Row.
What's the Skid Row sounds?
I can do
Crazy.
Skid Row. I know I'll survive Skid Row, but
What's
when
the
it
Vegas
comes,
tunnels?
there's tunnels under Vegas like for miles long that a bunch of homeless people live in.
No way.
Yeah, they're rumored to be haunted or whatever.
The homeless people or the tunnels?
They're
That's called PCP, bro. It's not haunted. It's called bathtubs.
That's what's it called? So there's that. But as for American slums, I'm a bit not a fan of them. I'll leave those to some other people to finish. I'd rather capture everything else outside of it.
And also, you don't get that outsider humor, right? Because they'll be
You
like,
don't get that
"You're just
outsider
another American trying to do this." So it's not like
Exactly.
you're from outside.
That and like I said, bro, the media trains Americans to be racist. So there's some crazy racism in America on all sides. On all sides.
It's not just racism. It trains people to not even want to communicate with each
Bro,
other.
everything. They just
Like literally
fire
you
away.
know that whole, I find it very strange. Even in London, like I've seen people like spark off on tube trains. What you looking at? Like, what do you mean what you looking at? What are you looking at? Like,
yeah.
and it's just like,
they're just bored.
guys, man, why don't you just say, hey, what's happening? This is a long ass ride. Are you not bored as well? Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
To be friendly, it's not.
Oh, you can start a fight or you can ask someone where they're from. Like, pick your poison.
It's very strange.
People are just bored and they want to do shit. It's the same as haters, bro. It's the same thing. But in America, I don't want to touch yet. America is a bit too. I think it's scarier than all these places, bro.
Because you know what to expect. That's why.
I know what to expect. Well, maybe that's my issue too.
Yeah.
I'm going to all these places and they tell me it's scary. But maybe because I'm naive, I survive.
Yeah.
Whereas in America, I know because I fucking hear about it all the time.
Yeah.
But maybe I could do America. I don't know. I think I'm just stereotyping like I would, like other people would in these other places. So maybe I should do America.
Do it last.
Yeah.
As in the
do it
ending.
last,
Yeah,
exactly.
the ending.
That's a series I'll start on Netflix if I
Yeah,
survive.
right? America. Is there anything that you feel like we've missed out or we haven't touched on?
No, not specifically. I'm vibing, bro. I'm vibing. I'm moving along. I manifest things. I say them, and they're gonna happen. So yeah, I'm sitting on. Actually, I'll tell you one story, and this one comes out in a month and a half. You know how on Instagram, you follow a bunch of YouTubers probably, right? You ever get followed by their fake accounts trying to imitate them?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like on Instagram, if you're watching at home right now, on Instagram, if you follow a finance YouTuber, for example, or a whatever YouTuber, somebody might follow you with the same exact username, the
There'll
same
be a dot in the middle.
exactly.
Or a line,
There could be a dot or a line or an extra letter that you wouldn't notice. That the person who's gonna get scammed
because they
wouldn't
have
notice.
the same profile picture.
Same profile picture. They
pictures of
bought
you.
like 20K followers so that it looks like
Looks
they're
the same.
famous. They copy all the photos. It's the same exact profile. They even copy the stories, etc. They have a bot for it. So one of them followed me. My friend followed me. I'm like, well, I mean, I already know this is a scammer because this is my friend.
Yeah.
Well, it's my friend, and it's not him, right? So I message him. I go, hey, bro, big fan. Just wanted you to know that like I've been watching your videos for a while, and I like your finance advice. I just wanted to know if you know where I should invest my money. I have some money that I want to invest. So he responds. He goes, yeah, listen, bro, I can invest your money for you if you want. How much do you want to spend? I was like, hey, bro, money's a bit tight right now. Okay. So if it's cool, I want to just start with 200. And if it does good, we can talk about investing more. He goes, trust me, bro, you should do $500. It'll be worth it. I'll make it profitable for you, my bro. Trust me. And he's speaking broken English the whole time. I go, $500? What do you think I am? Poor? If you don't think you can handle $200,000, let me know and I'll take my money somewhere else. And
he got a boner right there, right?
Boner, bro. This guy was the hardest he's ever been, bro.
Called everyone and told them, look, It's bring out the red panties night, mate. It's on, yeah.
So he goes, all right. This guy starts sending me paragraphs. Bitcoin or PayPal? I'm like, hey, listen, man. My Bitcoin keys are at home. It's going to take me 2 weeks. So if you want to wait for that, we can wait for that. But I'm not a big fan of PayPal for big transactions. You know, they're not reliable. If we can do bank transfer, let's do that. He goes, okay, sure. This guy sends me a shell company in Miami. Real name, a real address.
Wow.
Real fucking company, okay? I'm like, all right, well, I want more information. I don't want to end here. So I go, hey, bro, U.S. transfer fees are actually really high. I'd rather not lose out on like $6,000. Is it cool if we do an international bank? He goes, yeah, I got you. He sends me a shell company in Dubai. He sends me a second shell company in Dubai. He sends me a third shell company in Dubai. And he goes, all right, use one of these. Real names, real addresses, Jabber.
Wow.
Real fucking places. I'm going to visit them on Wednesday just so I can get it for myself.
Yeah.
I'm not going to expose where the place is.
Yeah.
Because I'm not trying to get into people's crime.
Yeah.
I'm just here to show how it works. Anyways, he gives me all this info. Then I spend like 3-4 days stalling him a bit, cracking some jokes. Dude, you wouldn't believe my assistant was aligned with the bank, blah, 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 blah. Excuses. Eventually, he's starting to get mad. I go, okay, I'm going to break it to him. I write him 2-3 paragraphs. I go, listen, bro, I'm a YouTuber. That's what I do. I go and I visit, you know, the world's most dangerous places. I'm trusted by drug dealers. I'm trusted by people in the slums, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Here's some videos you can watch. I know you're a scammer. I just want to I'm friends with the guy you're pretending to be. I just want to make a video with you. I'm willing to pay. Let me know if that interests you. I just let it sit. The whole time, this guy's sending and unsending messages. You know how on Instagram you get a notification someone unsends? So I'm laughing. I know I've got this guy fucking hooked.
Yeah.
Okay? He's not confident in what he's saying at all. So he goes, I'm not a scammer, my bro. I'm Jordan Welch. That's the guy, that's the finance YouTuber he's pretending to be. I'm like, all right, clearly the 3 paragraphs didn't work. So I sent one line. I said, I know you're a scammer. Are you Nigerian or Indian?
Started kicking off, huh?
He goes, I'm Nigerian, dot. Started kicking off. I go, what's your PayPal? All right. He sends me his PayPal. I send him $100 US. I go, listen, bro, I want to talk. This is without him doing anything. I'm serious. I want to talk. So we agree for another $100. He'll hop on a voice call with me. I want a video call. He hops on a voice call with me, 3.5 minutes. I sent him the $100. Then we end up agreeing on a video call after a few days of back and forth. Comes time for the video call, and he's like stalling. He's stalling that it's the day of the video call. I told him he could wear a mask for the video call. He's stalling. He makes me wait like an extra hour or so. So I go, all right, listen, bro, I can tell you're fucking around. We had agreed on $500 is the price for the video call. I know you're fucking around. I don't have time for this shit. So I'm going to be sitting in this Zoom call for the next 4 minutes. If you want to join, join. If you don't, have a good life. I'll see you. I'm going to block you on Instagram. Peace. Blocked him on Instagram. Went and sat in the Zoom call. 4 minutes in, this motherfucker calls in from Nigeria, bro.
No way.
Video, face showing. All right, he's listening to fucking Messi in the background watching FIFA, okay? And he picks up the phone, and you just see this Nigerian dude, bro. Guess how old he is?
Young.
Guess how old?
15?
15? This kid is 15. Scamming motherfuckers on Instagram using massive shell companies, bro, that I'm sure it's part of a big ring of people scamming way more hundreds of millions, okay? But he's part of it in some random village in Nigeria.
Making money, man.
And I ask him for 30 minutes. I interview this kid. How much money do you make? How'd you start? Does your family know? Okay. Does your school know? How many people do you know that do this? How much percentage is taken from you? Are you a pawn? Do you ever feel bad? Have you ever felt bad? What's your biggest scam? What's blah, 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 blah. Then I get the YouTuber that he's imitating in the call with him.
Nah.
Get the YouTuber that he's imitating with the call, and I'm going to have them talk to each other for 5 minutes. At the end, I close it out. I go, listen, bro, wouldn't it be crazy that after 35 minutes of you telling me everything about your business. I just block you and I dip and you never see your money again. You never get it. Play it on your own game.
Scam the scammer, bro.
And you see this kid's face go from happy to sad. Like he had just gotten scammed for the first time in his life.
He knows the feeling, a
and
taste
he
of his own.
knows the feeling now. And for 60 to 90 seconds, I let him sit with it. He's begging for this money. And I go, listen, bro. I know you're not going to stop. This is what you do. I know you're not going to stop. I don't expect you to stop. But next time you're scamming somebody, at least try to scam somebody that can afford it.
And remember this feeling you had when you
remember this feeling you had, and at least try to scam someone that looks like they can afford the $2,000 they're about to send you. Because sometimes people can't, and it ruins their life. Just think about that. And he goes, okay. And I sent him the $500. I'm a man of my word. I got a reputation to maintain.
That's crazy. Make sure you blur out his face because you don't want that.
I am.
You don't
I'm
want
blur his
that
face.
body on you,
Yeah.
bro. But when the big bosses see it and be like, oh, yeah, we need to send you to little Timmy's house. That's it.
No, I'm blurring his face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, it's incredible.
That's
man.
the story.
That's crazy.
It's all film.
I actually want to see all the answers to all the things that he was saying when you were asking him all those questions.
Yeah,
it's interesting. I'm looking
good
forward
shit.
to watching that, man.
Cheers.
Man, it's been a crazy couple of years for you, man. Like the complete shift and that, and you're like, it's nice to see that you have something that you're just like, it's cool when you have like a 5-year plan, right? Where it's like, I love what I'm doing and I want to keep doing this. And you're just going to grow with it as well, where like your style is going to change too. You're not even going to notice it in the beginning. Like you're going to look back at the first one and go, that was a bit cringy. Like,
yeah, that's how it always is.
Yeah.
I want to get back into podcasting too.
Do it, bro.
Yeah, but then I look at your studio setup and it just
That's
embarrassing.
You just
bro.
need a couple of mics, bro. You know
your
what?
Studio podcast embarrasses everybody.
Maybe you
else's.
should do some thingy like that at the end of your series. Just do a podcast with one of the criminals while you're there. Get a couple of mics and do an episode.
That'd be sick. While I move around, do it with the criminals.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
Seems like I'm trying to get you killed out here, bro.
Nah, that'd be cool. Imagine a podcast with all these criminals. Hey, we want to come in and do a podcast with you. We want you to come to our office. But the thing is getting them to trust you as well.
Mate,
come meet you.
If you're already there and you're already dealing with them, that's just an extra $100 that you have to pay, right? You just be like, listen, I've got the mics, I've got the stuff.
True.
Got a couple of cameras, and that's it.
True. Yeah, but then you bring in the $15,000 worth of cameras.
No, you're still going to do it on 2 or 3 of the little ones.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Makes sense, I guess. Doesn't have to be the craziest quality. The content's there.
I'm glad that we got into business together because there's a lot of that I'm adding to your new venture.
I'm gonna get a 1 million viewed video and Jabber's gonna text me and go, yo, send me 50%.
Look, who knows? Maybe we'll do one together where I'll come with you on one of the travels and then we'll do one because there's only one thing better than one Lebanese guy is 2 Lebanese guys doing it. Dude, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you on, and for sure we're gonna do a part 2. When you come back with one limb.
Yeah, next time I'll bring a chick. Guys, I don't know if you've ever seen, they have a jacuzzi. Am I, are you going to cut this out? Should I not be saying it?
No, you can say it.
They've got a jacuzzi in their studio with where guests that you bring can chill in the fucking jacuzzi and watch your podcast live, okay, from the jacuzzi while you're talking. That's how crazy these motherfuckers' studio is.
That's what you got to do in the slums, bro. In slums of Al-Quds, bro. do you know what I mean? That's how we got to get it done. But yeah, just try not to lose any limbs or any fingers. Although that would be a good viral film.
Good thumbnail.
If you,
I got my hand cut off. I got my hand chopped in the slums of South America, bro.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think also you got to weigh it up. Is a pinky really that important? If you want to get to those numbers,
these are the only 2 fingers you need.
It depends. In South America, you might need the. No, Arabs can't do that, bro. We need the 5-finger discount all the time. You know.
What's the 5-finger discount?
Just you steal something right on the way. Nah, dude, it's been an absolute pleasure, bro, having you on, and for sure, I think that we later into the series we can come back and revisit a couple of the things that.
Yeah, surely.
That you've done for sure.
Yeah, well, you'll see. Everything I said will be manifested. So
that's it. Just choose which country you want me in, and I'll be there, bro.
Well, you let me know. I'm in for whatever.
Dude, I'm ready, bro.
I move. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now. Literally just DM me and say, yo, I want to join you on this mission. And I'll hit you up.
Let's do it.
I'll respond. I'll go, okay, we have. If it's not that one, I'll tell you. Listen, the next
The
one
next
is
one.
Brazil or
Yeah.
whatever. Like,
That's it. I might
Easy.
set up my own mission
yeah,
and invite you to it.
but that'd be fun.
That's
Good
it.
content.
Yeah, for sure. Bro, again, thank you so much, my brother. You're here for another 2 days,
Yeah, 2-3 days.
and when are you back again?
Early August maybe.
Nice.
Yeah,
It's nothing like coming here in the hell season. Of the
summer.
heat. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm only coming for 3 days just to
Yeah.
pick up 2 Indians to take with me to. I'm not kidding either. I'm coming to pick up my 2 Indian friends so we can go to India.
That's it, bro. I'm gonna send you a list of places and drugs
Okay, yeah, lovely.
in South America,
Yeah,
and we'll get it done.
yeah, I'm in.
Boom, guys. I've been AJ. He's been Arab.
I am a Middle Eastern.
Same thing, bro. It's the same thing. Boom.